Hi, my name is Old Hamilton, and today I'm going to tell you guys the top 5 things to know before going to college. A little bit of information about me. I recently just finished my first semester at college, and oh my god, I wish I would have known these things beforehand, because they would have made my life a whole heck of a lot easier. So here are my top 5 things, and they're each going to be broken down into like subcategories in the sections. It's going to be a hot mess, but that's okay, so let's keep going. So the first thing I want to talk about is friends. Old friends and new friends. You won't keep them. Fun fact. The first friends you make at college, you normally won't keep talking to after the first month. A lot of your old friends you won't keep talking to after the first month you're gone. So just realize that that's going to happen and be okay with it. Understand that people drift apart, and that's just part of life, and it's part of what you're going to have to learn. And it's growing up. Welcome to the real world. No one has time to deal with you and your stupid antics. So number 2 is money. Know how to manage, save, and budget your money. That is probably the most important thing I've ever figured out. I'm so thankful that I know how to I can stretch a dollar. And I appreciate knowing those things, because if I didn't, it'd be so difficult to get by. I know people who don't know how to save their money, they don't know how to ration, they don't know how to do all these things, and they end up just wasting it. They waste all of their money. I've known someone who has spent their money that they get from financial checks as a down payment on a car, and it's like, no, don't do that, no, please. So just be wary of how you spend your money. Number 3 is partying. This one's going to actually go into 2 different numbers. For number 3, you're going to go know what you can handle. That's really important, not only for your safety, but for everybody else's. Make sure that if you are of legal age, if you're going to consume things that will hinder your ability to think, make sure that you're doing it responsibly, you know what it will exactly do to you. So don't let the first time you get drunk be at a huge party, because you don't know what's going to happen, and you don't want to get blacklisted from every other party that happens because you're the one who threw up on the couch. So that didn't happen to me. No, I promise. That did not happen. So the next thing I want to talk about is be able to answer the 5 questions before you go to a party. And those 5 questions are the 5 questions you use for storytelling, which is who, what, when, where, and how. So who? Know who's going to be there. Are there going to be people that you don't like? Will there be a confrontation? If so, maybe don't go. What? What is going to be at the party? Is it a study party? Is it an alcohol party? Will there be drugs? These are things you want to know before you go to the party, because they could change how you feel about it. When is the party? Are you going to have plans? Do you have something more responsible to do with your time? Because partying is not your priority. You need to move on. Go just do adult and mature things, and partying is not one of them. But if you have free time, then sure, go for it. So just make sure that it's at an appropriate time. Where is another important aspect. Are you going to be in a place where you are safe? Are you going to be in a place where you are comfortable? Can you spend the night there? Those are very important questions to ask yourself too, because you don't want to have to end up driving after getting intoxicated. Which leads into my next question, which is how. How, under the most drastic situation, are you going to be able to get home? Is there a designated driver? Are you going to call an Uber? If all crap goes loose, you want to make sure that you can get home safely and legally. So just be safe. And then number 5 is school. School is the most important lesson I want you to take out of this. Just do it. Just go and do all your homework. Try your absolute best, because at this point, you are paying for this education. You are paying for this degree. Wherever you're going, doesn't matter if you're going to Full Sail or any other university or community college. You're spending money to do this. And so if you are going to fail it and not pay attention and just slack off, then don't go. I know that that's probably not what I should be telling, but it's the truth. Do not go to a college if you don't plan on going to college, if you don't plan on learning, because you're just wasting your money. The college is not going to lose anything if you fail and you drop out. They're not going to push you to succeed. You need to have that drive yourself, and if you don't have that drive, then you shouldn't do it. So on a kind of downer note, that concludes this top 5 things to know before going to college. If you liked these, if these were helpful for you, or if you were in college and you agree with them, be sure to like this video, share it, show it to people who might be going to college. If you're a parent, hey, show it to your kids. They'll absolutely love it. Probably not, but that's okay. I'm Dylan Hamilton once again, and thank you for your time.